Hey Matthew, this is Melissa with West Coast Connects. We spoke with you last week, so I wanted to take a minute and shoot over that video as promised. So I'm going to go through and do a audit and show you some tips and tricks on how you can increase your online presence. So I can see you have a Facebook page here, which is super important to have. I'm really glad that you have this. But I just want to show you some ways that a website could really bring some leads in the door without having to pay those outside lead services, like Angie's List or Home Advisor. And those leads are going to be exclusive to you, so you're not having to share those leads with 10 other contractors. So we're going to go ahead and do a Google search. So we're going to do roofer, Kannapolis, North Carolina. So Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. So they're looking for what the site should be found for, things like the services that you offer and what areas you serve. And when it comes to Google, content is key. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words of content on your homepage. So if you were just to throw up a simple website, added some content on there with those keywords like roofer, Kannapolis, North Carolina, roofing company, Kannapolis, things of that nature, it's really going to help you to be found and increase that online presence so you're bringing some leads in the door. So what comes up first when we do a Google search? This is what we call the Google ads. So these are all the companies that are paying per click. And then when we scroll down a little bit further, this is what we call the map pack. And these are all the companies that have a Google business profile. And I did see that you guys had one, which I was super happy to see. It's really important to have a Google business profile in addition to your website. There's a few ways that you can help to rank that as well. Because ideally you want to be in one of these top 3 positions, right? Because they're the easiest that are found. They'll pop up when somebody searches on a mobile phone for roofers. They're going to see those top 3 guys, right? So the 3 ways that you can help to rank this are photos, reviews, and citations. So a good rule of thumb is to have at least 25 5-star reviews. You can see they have 217, 54, 19 here. Another way is to add photos and continuously add those photos to your business profile. A good rule of thumb for that is, again, somewhere between 25 and 30 photos. And you want to save those photos as those keywords that we talked about. Things like roofer, Raleigh, North Carolina. You always want to remember, just try and search for the keywords like the services that you offer in the areas you serve. The third thing is citations. So what's a citation? A citation is any directory where your business name, address, and phone number is listed. There are thousands of them, but things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, Home Advisor, those are all citations, and the more citations that you have, the better you're going to rank on this map pack. You want to remember that your business name, address, and phone number does need to match exactly with what you have in your Google business profile. That makes a huge difference when it comes to Google. And then when we scroll down a little bit further, this is what we call the organic listings. So let's go take a look at this guy's website, who's number 1 in here, Dry Sky Roofing. Just so we can get a feel of why he's listed on the first page of Google and why he's number 1. So you can see his website here. He does have a little bit of content, but I can tell you right off the bat, he really doesn't have enough content on his homepage, which means he'd be super easy to beat out content-wise and steal that top position, right? So there's also some other things that go into it. Excuse me. So we use this program called Ahrefs. So I'm going to plug his website in here. And it basically goes in and analyzes what they're doing on the back end. So you really get a feel for what they're doing and what you're up against and what you need to do to beat them out. At the end of the day, the name of the game is always to outbeat those competitors when it comes to content, when it comes to citations, and backlinks. Now, what is a backlink? A backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. Google kind of looks at it like a popularity contest. The more people that are referencing your website URL, the more they see your site as being powerful and authoritative, and they're going to kick it to the top of their rankings. Not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure that you're always grabbing quality over quantity, meaning you don't want to grab backlinks from super spammy sites. You always want to make sure that they're relevant to your scope of work. So you can see here they have 516 backlinks coming from 30 referring domains. They have 47 keywords listed on their site that they're ranking for. And all in all, this content with the keywords, the backlinks, and the citations, that's bringing 70 people that are viewing their website per month. And honestly, they would be super easy to beat out. They only have 30 referring domains that their backlinks are coming from, only 47 keywords. So if you just threw up a simple website, added the content with the keywords like we talked about, add citations and some backlinks, you'd be in really great shape in getting on that first page of Google and starting to outrank them and steal those top positions and getting somewhere in this 70 people range that you're going to be getting leads in and calls in per month. You're missing out on all of that traffic just by not having a website. All right. Well, I hope that this video was helpful and you can find some time to implement some of these strategies. And I really think you'd be in great shape in growing your business and getting some leads in the door. Feel free to leave us some feedback and give me a call if you have any questions at all. Again, my name's Melissa. My number is 321-225-2694. Thanks. Have a great night.